Well, good morning. So we'll start in our seated position. So take a moment to land into your seat. Allow your eyes to close. Begin to check in with your body, noticing what sensations might be present, what thoughts, what emotions. And then begin to breathe in a slightly deeper, more intentional way so that you start to feel your attention landing into the present, into your body, into your present experience of all that you sense internally and externally. And then we'll guide our palms together in front of the heart, interlace the fingers, press the palms forward and up. And just begin to reach up through one hand and up through the other side. Left and right a few times, and gently pulling down on the fingers a little bit as you lengthen each arm, each side of the body, and down to the low back. And then let the hands separate, take them behind the back. Interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up across the chest, and just begin to turn the head from side to side. And then lift the chin up and drop it down. Again, lifting up and dropping down. And then once more lifting and dropping. All right, bringing the head back up to center, release the hands. Let the right hand come and rest on the floor. Take the left hand to the left shoulder. We'll start to rotate through the shoulder joint a few times. Checking in with that left shoulder, but also everything that's attached to it. So maybe you're aware of sensation in the chest or the neck or the back as you rotate. A few circles the opposite way. All right, and then sweep the left arm up and over. Begin to squeeze and release the fingers of that left hand as well as rotate through the wrist. All right, with an inhale, lift up. And with your exhale, left hand to the floor, walk it out a little bit. Right hand to right shoulder and start to rotate. A few times in one direction. And a few times the opposite way. All right, then take the right arm up and over. Squeeze and release the fingers, as well as rotate through the wrist. A few times each way. All right, and then inhale, lift up. And exhale, release your right hand down. All right, so from here, you may wish to have a block or two in front of you. We'll take the arms out to the sides. And then as you bring them forward, take the right arm underneath. Either twist the arms together or take elbows and hands together. Take a deep breath in, sensing into that space between the shoulder blades. And exhale, begin to round the back, folding forward. Take the forearms to the floor, to a block, or maybe let the arms kind of hang out in space if that's comfortable for your low back. And then take several rounds of breath. Feeling the inhalation create space in the back, and then letting yourself melt and relax as you exhale. All right, next time you inhale, slowly come on up. And with your exhale, unravel the arms, take them behind the back a second time. Interlace the fingers with your opposite thumb on top. Scoot the knuckles over toward the right side of the waist. Let the head fall to the right, sensing into the left side of the neck. Let the mouth slightly open so that the jaw can relax. And take the head a little bit forward and back. Again, just a little bit forward and back. All right, and then ease the head up to center. We'll scoot the knuckles over to the other side. Drop the head over toward the left, sensing into the right side of the neck. Again, soft jaw. Take the head a little forward and back. Again, slightly forward and back. All right, bring the head up to center. Take the arms back out to the sides. This time we'll take the left arm underneath. Twist the arms together or elbows and palms together. Reaching the fingertips up, we'll inhale into the space between the shoulder blades. And exhale, begin to fold forward, rounding the back. Forearms release to a place that is comfortable. Tuck the chin. And breathing. All right, so with your next inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, release the arms. Now take them out to the sides. Turn the head over to the right, turn the right palm up. And then as you do, let that left arm roll in. So we did this one yesterday with the right arm rolling up and back, left arm rolling in and forward. And then turn your head to the left and switch the arms. And as you continue to do that, switching the arms each time you turn your head one side or the other, even though you might be looking at your hands, make sure it's the whole arm that's rotating and not just the hand and forearm, so that we really allow the entire arm to explore its movement potential. All right, another breath. And then bringing your head back to center, release your hands to rest on your thighs. And then we'll do a little seated cat and cow. So as we inhale, take the chest and belly forward, head lifts, tail reaches back. As we exhale, tuck the tail, round the back, chin toward the chest. A couple times like that, breathing in to the back bend. Exhale into the forward bend. Couple more breaths. All right, so as you come back to neutral with the torso, we'll shrug the shoulders up, take them back and down, again shrugging up and back and down, and then once more up and back and down. All right, now we'll shift onto hands and knees. As you come to hands and knees, we'll take the left leg back in space and just lift it up about the same height as the torso. So reaching back with the left leg, sense into the bottom of the left foot, feel the strength of the entire leg and hip. And then adding to that, take the right arm forward. So left leg, right arm. Now keep that left leg strong as you take your right arm out to the side. And then the right hand to the low back. And then back out to the side. And forward. And now down to the floor, cross your left leg over the right leg, drop the toes. Curve the spine to the right, peeking back at the left foot. Sensing all the way up the left side of the body, from the foot to the hip to the shoulder. As you bring your torso back to neutral, take that left leg back again, but this time just take the left toes down to the floor so they're tucked under, kind of like half your body is in plank. Now, as you press down into your hands and your left foot, lift the right knee up and draw it in toward the chest. We'll do this a few times. Release the right knee back down. Lift the left leg up to torso height. Left foot down, right knee in. All right, one more like that. Left leg up, left foot down, right knee in. All right, release the right knee to the floor as well as the left knee. We'll tuck our toes under and lift up into downward facing dog. Take a moment here in down dog to sense into the backs of the legs, the ankles, the feet. Let the knees bend a little bit as you elongate the spine. And let one heel drop at a time toward the floor. Switching back and forth. All right, release to your knees. Sit back toward the feet. Take 3 rounds of breath. All right, then after your third breath, come back up onto hands and knees. This time it'll be right leg back in space. Connect to the bottom of the right foot, sensing the strength of the right leg and hip. And then adding to that, take the left arm forward. And then left hand out to the side. And low back. And then back to the side. And forward. And then down to the floor. Now cross the right leg over the left leg, drop the toes. Curve the spine to the left, peeking back at that right foot. And then sensing all the way up the right side of the body, from the foot to the hip to the shoulder. All right, then bring the torso back to neutral. Lift that right leg back up. All right, and then we'll take the right toes down to the floor. Sort of like the right half of the body is in plank pose. And then as you press down into your hands and your right foot, lift your left knee up and hug it in toward the chest. We'll do that 2 more times. So left knee down, right leg up, right foot down, left knee up. All right, one more. Left knee down, right leg up, right toes down, left knee up. All right, again, release down to the knees. One more time, sit back towards child's pose and take 3 deep breaths. All right, then after your third breath, come all the way forward onto the front of your body. Walk the elbows forward so they're underneath the shoulders. Reach back through the legs. Your toes can be tucked or untucked, depending on knee comfort generally. And as you press down into your forearms, begin to lift the heart. Create a gentle compression in the low back, but simultaneously a slight engagement of the abdominal muscles. Almost like the belly wants to prevent the lift of the heart, but that engagement of the belly just simply allows for a little bit more space in the low back. A very subtle way. All right, then lower the heart down to the floor. Take the arms alongside the torso. And then as you inhale, begin to lift your head and chest, your feet, your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, reaching back through fingers and toes and forward through the heart. Check in with the neck, make sure that it's comfortable, and if not, just take the gaze slightly down, but keep that sense of lift from the shoulders downwards. All right, 2 more breaths. And then let yourself release down to the floor, just melting into ease, into support. Big breath as the back rises and then falls. And then let the knees bend. Sway the feet gently side to side. All right, so we'll release the feet to the floor. Press up onto hands and knees. Once you get there, tuck the toes. Again, lift up into downward dog. But this time from down dog, walk hands and feet together. Coming all the way into your forward fold. Start with a little bit of bend in the knees so the belly and thighs come close together, if not touching. And then release the weight of the head, shake it yes and no. All right, walk the hands up the fronts of the legs, rising up to stand. As you come to stand, take the feet about hip distance apart. With your inhale, press your hips back, bend your knees a little bit, float the arms forward and up. As you exhale, release just the arms down and back towards the space behind you. Again, inhale the arms forward and up. Exhale the arms down and back. And one more, breathing in. And breathing out. This time that you inhale, straighten your legs, rise all the way up. And exhale, release the arms. All right, we'll move right into breath of joy. 3 inhales through the nose, 1 exhale through the mouth. Arms forward, out, up. All right, so landing into your feet. If you want a slightly wider stance, that's fine to do, but stand in a way that you feel grounded and steady. And let's begin. Last one. Now just pause with your forearms resting on your thighs. Let the energy settle back down a little bit. All right, and then gradually rise to stand. And we'll turn and step wide on the mat. Turn the toes slightly out, the heels slightly in. Begin to squat down so that the thighs are going in line with the feet. Just squatting down to an extent that feels okay for the knees. You feel grounded and steady. And then we'll do the same with the arms, but take them up. Elbows bent, fingers point up, elbows reach back. All right, we'll practice Kapalabhati here, exhaling out the nose as though you're blowing your nose. Let the inhale be passive. Just go at a speed that feels right for your body, knowing that you can slow it down or speed it up at any point if you wish. All right, take the attention to the belly and let's begin. And so as you release control of the breath, straighten the legs, parallel the feet, release the arms, and then take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just pause for a moment, coming back into awareness of your insides. All right, from here, go ahead and turn the right toes back out, but turn them all the way to point towards the short edge of the mat. Turn the left toes slightly in, and then take the arms over the legs. All right, deep breath in here. As you exhale, bend your right knee, guiding it just about over the ankle. Again, inhale as you straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee. And once more, inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend the knee. All right, now keep the right arm reaching to the right. Sweep the left hand over to meet the right palm. Let it be your inhalation to reach that left hand beyond the right hand a little bit. And then exhale, slide your hand up your arm across your chest and back over to the left. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, left arm comes to meet the right hand. Reach beyond the right hand if possible. Exhale, slide the hand up the arm across the chest, back over to the left. All right, once more. Inhale. Exhale. All right, straighten the right leg and we'll switch sides. So turn the left toes out, right toes slightly in, arms back over the legs. Deep breath in. Exhale and bend the left knee. Again, inhale, straighten. Exhale and bend. And then once more, inhale, straighten. And exhale and bend. Now keep that left knee bent. Sweep the right hand all the way over to meet that left hand, but reach beyond the left fingertips. Let that be your inhale, and then exhale, slide the right hand up the left arm across the chest and back over to the right. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. All right, one more, breathing in. And exhale. All right, straighten the left leg, parallel the feet, release the arms. All right, step near the back of the mat. Feet about hip distance. Inhale to find chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Walk out to downward dog. All right, inhale forward into plank pose. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale to hands and knees. And exhale back to child's pose. Take 3 breaths. And then after your 3rd breath, bring yourself back into seated. We'll close out our practice with alternate nostril breathing. So as you again find your seat, make sure you feel supported and comfortable in that seat. Use the right hand, take the peace fingers into the palm. Right thumb, right nostril, inhale left side. Close it off, exhale right side. Inhale right side. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Now keep going a couple more breaths at your own speed. So after the next time you exhale through your left nostril, go ahead and release your hand down. And just allow the breath to flow in and out through the body without restriction, to its speed, to its volume. All right, we'll join our palms in front of the heart And as we bow to the light within ourselves, we also bow to the light within each other. Namaste.